that everything goes. All right, I think we're going. Are we going? We're going. Yes, we are going. Let's sit there and have the split view.
It has
begun.
begun.
See everybody and welcome. We are off Commsverse 2026 and welcome. And our first guest is, you're going to have to pronounce it, Mefte.
Yeah.
Oh, with a little French A at the end of it. All right. First time as well, isn't it, on Commsverse TV? I can't recognise you before.
Last year, briefly.
You were here?
Yeah.
Okay, then I apologise.
Yeah. In the podcast, I mean. But this is our third year in Commsverse.
Third.
Nice.
Nice.
And the last.
Yes.
Because
Possibly.
it's
This
yeah.
could well be
I was
the last
afraid for 2
Commsverse.
seconds.
No. You didn't do anything wrong, but I mean, Mark Vail has unveiled. Did you get it?
Unveiled.
Yes, he has
Nice.
unveiled that this would be the last time Commsverse was happening. So
At least
that's
in this
cool.
format, right? They're
Sorry?
speaking about at least at this format, right? So they
in
are
this format,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see
We
how
will
that
see
goes.
what he will do next year.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Who cares? He hasn't got the time, so this is a big event, so we can take it for it. And here you are, the first person. So, Heedify, 30 seconds starting now.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, Heedify, we are a certified Microsoft partner. We do customer service for companies that are using Microsoft Teams. That's why we're here.
Customer service.
Yeah,
okay.
so customer service is a large topic, right? It starts with attendant console with the reception, right? With a couple of people doing the telephony reception. Then the obvious contact center, the regular one with seats, agent, supervisor, reporting, and all of those stuff. And then today also with AI integrated, right? So I'm trying to automate, the CX part, or at least part of the customer management actually with AI, and not only chatbots, but also with voice AI. And that's Heedify. We're based in Paris, and then we are acting mainly in the European
Just
market.
a second, you're based in Paris.
In Paris, yes.
Oh, that would be nice. 40 degrees this weekend.
Yes.
So whereabouts in Paris?
Sorry.
Whereabouts in Paris? Somewhere nice and in the centre, somewhere you can go out and drink wine every day.
It's a bit too hot those days,
Yeah,
frankly.
that's true.
But I think we're expecting very nice summer.
No, but whereabouts are you based in Paris?
Yeah, we are based in the center, right? Actually, in
Okay.
the Paris.
We come from Europe. Yeah, we're not UK based. So we actually go back to Belgium on Thursday. So,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Paris is next door to us.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
We're neighbor.
No, that's very, very cool.
Exactly.
So how are you finding the market?
Sorry.
How are you finding the market to get the
is
products
it-
out there?
Yeah, I mean, because everyone's jumping on the AI bandwagon. So how is the market responding to AI in your
In our
receptionist
field.
area?
Yeah, exactly. So actually, our move to AI is a natural one, I would say. Why?
Mhm.
Because actually we have our partner and customer, we are delivering two products, same solution, but two products, right, for two different topics. The first one, which is, when a company moves to Teams telephony, right, so they need to move their reception, attendant console, and we started with that product, right?
Yeah.
And that's the first thing. Second thing is when you do customer service contact center on top of Teams, and now since few months, 1 year almost, voice AI is fairly mature technology now, right?
Mhm.
And then customer, obviously they hear about all of those AI and so on, right? And partner, and they say, hey, how can I use this? Looks like it's a great opportunity. How do we that? How can we use that actually for this? And our answer is, okay, so we're doing reception, we're doing, contact center, and then we wanted to start with the first layer of solving those kind of problems,
Mhm.
Nice.
automating part of those interaction, and that's why actually we have our Heedify Air, Heedify AI receptionist. It's a receptionist in a way of doing the traditional telephony receptionist, answer it, check availability of someone, transfer calls, on those basic things, but
Yeah.
repetitive.
Okay.
And that technology today do that very, very well, right? So
Okay.
that was an extension of our first product, which is the attendant console. And then for a contact center perspective, we also do actually reception. By reception in contact center, we mean the obvious thing, the first level, right? You can check, you can answer question from
from a knowledge base.
A knowledge base,
Yeah.
right?
Alright.
You can qualify, you can gather information. All of those things are fairly something that AI is performing today.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reception from a traditional contact center perspective. And then the very important thing is that actually this is living within our platform based on the Teams phone extensibility certified on Unify. And then it's the same platform. And then our answer to this is we're putting AI on those two first levels. We want something that is reliable, something that you can check, that you can audit and so on. And mainly it's never 100% AI-based answer, right? So you need to be able to escalate, right? So that's integrated with the rest of the platform from queuing, agent, and then context transfer to the reception.
Yeah, when a person says, I need to transfer that to a human, or I want to be connected to a human for this.
Yeah, so it's like the chatbots. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Please connect me to a human. So do you have a get out of jail code word?
Do.
I do.
No, it's
a
better.
Code word.
It's much better nowadays, right? So you don't need really words and things like this, right? So, but actually, those the context, the escalation is triggered in two different ways.
Yes.
Either the LLMs were based. Our solution is based on OpenAI real time, and it's fairly. And it is.
I was trying to do that subtly, but nobody noticed. But there you go.
Yeah. So it's actually get the context. You can define exact rules when you escalate, right? It's no longer based on keywords, right? So it's based on. So you give the agent, rules like be concise, ask a couple of questions. If you feel it's not really clear, so suggest escalation or things like this. It's much more smoother than what we have seen with chatbots a few years ago, right?
Of course,
so it's really
and
fluent
how
discussion.
are people taking the integrations into the companies, replacing the receptionist by AI?
Actually, it's called reception, but we're doing much more contact center project than reception, right? So the main use case we've seen is, first thing is more SMBs probably, or at least at our level, right? SMBs see this as an opportunity. They have repetitive tasks, right? And they want to try to automate it, right? So the use case I can remember right now is people that want to integrate the knowledge base for support desk or customer support, right? Yeah. That's really nice use case. You can set up this very quickly. You see ROI very quickly. It's really nice. And then we have a lot of projects going in this. And the other case is some automation, right? So like, updating the customer profile in the CRM, pushing the transcription, those kind of things. The technology is fairly mature today. And it's more about the company who are looking to integrate it. They are just aware, or they have, their bosses are asking, hey, AI is nice, try to find something, for this. And then that's frankly what we see in our project, right?
Yeah, it's a lot easier nowadays, isn't it? Because you've got all those streams coming in around Teams, and in terms of your voice stream, you've got the data stream, you've got access to all the APIs and systems. Yeah. So presumably, organizations, once they take on this product, can connect to anything, bring whatever they want to the screen, bring whatever kind of application into Teams for both your agents and normal people, everybody else.
Yeah. It's technology is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no doubt about that, right? So it's ready. Now it's more about discussing with the customer, because there is so much possibilities, right, around AI and automation and integration and so on. It's more about discussing with the customer, understand their needs, because sometimes actually when we discuss with customer, they have an existing IVR with a very complex setup and so on. And then they thought that bringing AI to this, it would mean, 2 or 3 AI agent or something. But actually, it's much easier than that. You just need to sit with the customer, see what are the pains, what do you need to achieve, and the simplification is a real opportunity on customer side, right? So we used to build complex things because the technology was not mature enough, and today we can really simplify on top of the automation.
That's cool. Important question. Can I train your AI with my voice?
Today, not yet, right? So our AI is based on one LLM, and then that's the public one, right? It's fairly intelligent. Can I say that word?
Yeah. Sure. So you're saying I'm not, because I can't
No,
train.
but that is
No,
right. That is right.
But
It's okay.
Yeah. No,
But
sorry.
a
No,
truth.
but it would be cool if like my customers would call me and they would get my voice instead of the default.
But
LLM.
cooler if you could actually use somebody else's voice and say, no, that was not me.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
No, I mean there's multiple fields around AI. You can use your own data, train it, and then build your own version of the LLM that understands you.
Sure.
But that's fairly expensive. That's really
Yeah,
expensive.
no.
I'm not sure that's really something that's worth it, right? But today you can use, hey, this is an existing LLM, and the main topic is about making this understand the rules you give to it, right? Try to avoid hallucination, make it as determinist as possible while keeping the intelligence of the AI, and that's more than enough. We want to streamline voice AI technology on top of Teams, right? So we're not going to ask question for data and train and so on. We just want it in under 1 hour. You have your AI agent connected to Teams environment, and then you can go ahead and test it, right? So that's how we want to play it.
What are you using for a knowledge base? Are you using SharePoint or something else?
It's the classic ones, right? So either just text that you can use in the admin portal.
MD files.
Yeah, exactly. MD files, PDFs or document, basically, or a website.
Okay.
So
And is
those
that
are
something the customer can choose themselves if they
Yeah.
want a specific knowledge base?
Yeah, definitely. So actually, you create in a voice AI agent as you are creating a flow or a queue with few parameters. You give it a name, the language, those kind of thing, and you just there is a section for the knowledge base, and then you just drag and drop your document or use your URL. As easy as that.
So my real question, the most important question of the day, is I want to know how long Anouck actually posed so that you could put a picture on your advertising. Do we have a camera somewhere? Here we go, look. So there you go. That's actually Heedify's branding.
Yeah.
And now if you could just turn around here and stare next to the camera. There we go. You see, that is you. You've changed your glasses. It's really cool. And does she have a name? Not yet.
No, really.
Now
Actually,
it's Anouck.
Yeah, it's
Anouck says...
No. It's because it's called Heedify Air.
Yeah,
I
that's
suggest Ariane.
Oh,
Very nice
copyright.
one. Yeah.
Copyright. You heard it here first, my man.
We've got a lot of Sophies, a lot of things
Of
like
course,
this.
everyone's called
But
Sophie.
this one is really
Ariane.
nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
So
good.
Now
So-
maybe another question.
Oh, go on
How
then.
well do you trust yourself with AI?
Sorry.
How well
How?
do you trust AI yourself?
We could test him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
It depends actually for what you're using it, right?
Depends.
Yeah. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
We have a few questions for you.
Go ahead.
Are you ready? So,
Yeah.
would you let AI decide when it's time for you to change jobs?
No.
No. Okay. There's got to be, you are an AI company, so assume there will be a yes at some point in this. There we go. Would you let AI decide who gets invited to your birthday party?
No. Definitely no. There will be a lot of no.
No,
you
that's
see.
good here.
Yeah.
And the last one, I guess. Would you let AI pick your holiday destination?
Yes.
Oh,
It will be really efficient
that
for
would
that.
be good.
Yeah.
We actually
Yeah.
did that this week. We were kind of working out what to do. So let's test AI and see whether... Let it do it in 2 stages. Ask 5 questions
Yeah.
around holiday and then
Yeah.
choose the destination for me. And so that was quite cool because they did a bit of research and everything else, came up with some suggestions.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was neat.
It's quite efficient for that. But for everything that is personal or something that involves your feeling or whatever, right? So I would avoid, right?
I don't know. Birthday party sounds okay because if somebody turns up you don't like, you can say, it wasn't my fault you're here, it was AI.
Oh yeah.
So that's the second time you're trying to use AI as an scapegoat.
Diz, yeah.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Looks like that's the pattern he picked, right?
Yeah.
For the AI. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, treat it as a person. Well, Mefta, thank you very Mefte. Forgot about the A at the end there. Thanks for joining
Getting
us.
better. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to have
Thanks for
a
having
closing statement telling everybody to come and see you on the stand?
Yeah,
or-
sure. Actually, I think bad thing is to come and see us on our stand, and then we'll be able to demonstrate, to discuss better in detail the use cases
Nice.
and AI project really about understanding the main pain, right?
Yeah.
So welcome,
Alright.
and we'll be happy actually to
Cool.
to explain everything for you.
You got any cool swag with you to hand out to people?
The emphasis is cool.
Yeah. Thank you. We have very, very good integrations that we're really unveiling today, right? So that will be offered for the ones that come and see us on the booth.
That's integrations. That's work. Swag. That's fun stuff. No cups, no straws, no chocolate, no nothing.
Oh.
Swag.
Chocolates.
Ah,
That would be
typical.
Chocolates is a bad idea.
It is.
The truth is actually we plan to bring some French macaron, you know.
Oh.
But actually it's so hot, so it was really something almost impossible. So
So
really sorry about
you
that.
brought excuses.
Yes,
That's excellent.
and
AI,
that's AI
it
who
was
generated it. Yeah,
We actually brought macarons, but AI ate them all.
Ah, I like it.
No, really, that's a true story. So actually, it was really hot. So we last time we got bottles and things like this, and that's no longer needed, right? Everyone
has a bottle. Yeah,
a lot of them.
Yeah.
So we thought, bringing some sweet things and then macarons, that would be a good idea. It's so hot, man. So it's,
Oh well.
No,
we
We'll
cancelled that.
we'll let you
So
off
we're
this
sorry for
time.
that.
Yeah.
Next time.
All right, my friend. Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
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 Thank
That's
you.
actually quite cool.
Excellent discussion.
I've
Good.
never actually seen using AI answering. I mean, we know it makes sense, but I was just thinking, how many different things do people say when they phone your company?
And the question is, if you know it's AI answering your phone call, do you have fun with it?
It's
Do
a
you
bit
ask
like-
all kinds of weird, inappropriate questions?
Exactly, and swear at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the same as the guy phones and said, "Hey, our."
Otherwise,
I know he's not going to reach. I was thinking the same. He's going to have a bad back by the time it's finished. Jordan, you
Oh.
look very nervous.
No, not nervous. I brought my wife, my dear wife, and my 9-month-old baby down. So this is tiredness that you're looking at.
Oh, okay. These guys are. I mean, everybody can see you. They're sitting there trying to get this. No, can't eat one, Marijn. No. Yes. No. Possibly.
Maybe if I hold the bottom as well.
I would. Yeah. Okay. So yes, that's it. Do that. You have got to eat the micro bit a little bit, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So Jordan Bloor.
Indeed.
Is that how I pronounce it?
It is. It's like floor, but with a B. Yeah.
Floor with a B. Okay. I guess
Alright.
that makes
Good.
sense. Floor with a B. Floor.
From
floor.
Luware.
Indeed.
No, my man Luware. I spend a fortune on Luware every month.
Okay.
Very good.
So
Very
for-
Notice the fortune. So if you can arrange a discount, it would be appreciated.
So for the uninitiated, who is Luware? What do you do? What do you sell?
Yeah, we're a contact center for Teams company based in Zurich. We've got an office in Zurich, in London, and in New York as well. Unfortunately, I work from the London office rather than Zurich or New York. We
But your
offer-
wife and new child appreciate it.
Indeed. Yeah, we sell Teams contact center, so we use the Extend level of integration and Unify as well. So we are built for Teams. We don't integrate with Teams. We exist within Teams, which is kind of our sort of mild differentiator from the other contact center providers you see out there who are kind of integrating with Teams. We were born in Teams. We didn't come to Teams after. So we're kind of built for Teams from our
Nice.
inception.
It is very cool, I have to say. I mean, I have to add the value here. We never have any problems with it. It's stable, it's solid, and every time there's a solution from the call center that comes along, we're always able to deliver it. So
It's Swiss, it's simple, and it works.
it's not simple, but it does work. but anything that's going to deliver a vast amount of functionality cannot be simple. At the end of the day, I think Teams alone does something like 35 different voice switching functions, and you're adding stuff on top of that. So it's not simple, but it is very good. There you go, advert, and I'll take the bottle of wine later.
Wine, that's a first for you.
Wine, yes. Well, all right.
I was
Whiskey,
surprised.
whiskey
It
works.
was not whiskey.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I only just met the guy. Whiskey might be a bit too much.
Maybe 9:30, but yeah, maybe we'll talk about it later. Yeah,
That's true. 9:30. I think by 10 we'll be ready for a whiskey.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're here talking today about our sort of integrations with to deliver specific outcomes. And I think this is one thing that's really interesting that we're doing that I'm not seeing with other vendors, is actually delivering AI to get outcomes delivered. One of the things I'm working on at the moment, which is really interesting, is I'm working with a local council who are wanting to use AI not just to direct calls, but to identify potential vulnerability with their citizens and then route those calls with priority, which I think is really interesting. So that's one of the things we're going to be demonstrating today, is how we're using AI to deliver specific outcomes.
Nice. I look forward to those. I'll tell you whether they work.
Okay. So what have been like weird use cases you've seen the last 12 months?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Strange customer requests.
Whether it's strange or not, you guys will decide, but I had one that I thought was really unique and really interesting. I was working with a local government organisation who wanted to use AI to identify AWAB's law. AWAB's law is something that has been in place since November 2025, where essentially it's a really sad story. A young boy had died down in London because the council hadn't identified or hadn't repaired the mould, black mould, in his London flat. So sadly he lost his life. Off the back of that, something really great happened, which was that law was changed, which meant all of those damp requirements had to be responded to within the first 24 hours.
Wow.
Local authority came to us and said, how can you help us achieve this? So actually one of the use cases we came up with was, when that call comes in, rather than just using AI to route the call to the repairs team, actually what we'll do is we'll identify whether it's an AWAB laws case as opposed to a broken handle or a broken window.
Yeah.
We use AI to identify that. We then start the AWAB's law clock, which is 24 hours. So we route that call with priority. If that call doesn't reach a member of the repairs team, or it has to sit in a queue, we're monitoring how long that sits in the queue for. At that point in their CRM, we've already triggered the clock that says, in the next 24 hours, you have to have made communication and come up with some kind of plan. So we're not waiting for the agent to do that. We're using AI and automation to make all of that happen for the agent. Whether it's a strange use case or not, I'm not sure, but I would say it's a really important one.
It's a really cool one.
Yeah,
I was
love that.
just going to say it's not strange, it's very important. So
It's something I'm really passionate about, yeah.
Do you actually use AI to do that, or is there a button on the screen that said, hey, this is an AWAB case?
No, so we actually allow citizens to speak in their own natural language.
Yeah.
In London, we've got a high population of Urdu speakers, Punjabi speakers, Polish speakers, etc.
Imagine.
We can still do that even with our virtual user, which will listen to what's being said in their native tongue, or indeed in English. So we're not just looking for keywords, we're actually looking for context of what is being spoken. And if what we identify as being spoken is triggering an AWAB's law case, our virtual user will work that out. But what happens after that is really interesting. Okay, so we've identified it's an AWAB's law case. Most vendors that I'm seeing are talking about AI, triaging via AI, which is a great use case, right? But actually, what do we do after that? One of the interesting things with the AWAB's law case is, if we identify that it's an AWAB's law case, we will route it with priority, meaning it will push in front of Joe Bloggs, who is reporting that their cupboard handle is broken, as an example, to give you an example.
Yeah, I mean, that's the true power. It's not only, indeed, as you said, triaging, but also doing the whole life cycle of that case. And then maybe also, like, afterwards making some contact to see if it was resolved in a proper fashion or something.
I've actually got another interesting one for you, which is for another local authority that I'm working with, where it's an adult social care use case. So call comes in, and we have a conversation with a human, right? At the end of that call that's come into adult social care, let's say someone's got an elderly parent who's just coming home from hospital because they've had a hip replacement.
Yeah.
Let's use that as an example. At the end of that call, we will trigger some next steps for the agent. Now, one of the next steps that this particular council wanted was the ability to do human follow-up. So let's see how that hip's getting on in a week's time.
Yeah.
That's one option. To your point, another option that they wanted to have was to do AI follow-up. So what that means is at the end of the call, as a human, I can select, okay, this doesn't actually need human input here. We can get AI to do this follow-up for us. We can select the time, we can select the date. AI doesn't take any days off, and it works bank holidays, works weekends, works nights.
We don't want to have it call people at night and during the weekend, but
of course, and we can. But you'd be surprised. What about night shift workers?
That's
right?
true.
We still have people who require these late night calls, which adult social care teams typically will have a real skeleton crew at those times. That wasn't the main use case. The main use case for them was these outbound calls were taking an awful lot of time, and sometimes they'd speak to a citizen who would go, "We don't need you anymore. His hip's fine."
Yeah.
I as an agent, if you want to call me that, I've just spent an hour trying to call you to get that information, only for there's no outcome.
Yeah.
What this particular council wanted to do was use AI to do that. And this is where it gets really interesting, because we were allowing AI to do that call in their native tongue, so getting in touch with an Urdu speaker as an example. But the second piece is the outcome of that outbound call is one of three things. Either everything's still the same, things have gotten worse, or things have gotten better. They're the only real three outcomes. We use AI to identify one of those three things.
Yep.
At that point, AI will make the decision. If things have got worse, I will escalate to a human. If things have stayed the same, I will book another call with you in 3 or 4 days' time. And if things have gotten better, we can end the case and we'll update the CRM automatically. Which I thought was a phenomenal use case for adult social care in local government.
Is there a definition in the technology here for things like this? So it's like an AI story that needs a solution. I mean, they're telling stories about people and things, so it's not like a workflow, it's not like a script. So we have to identify that. Your keywords we know, but we can do that anyway by just converting it to text and search the keywords. So I'm guessing it's listening and building a story. And then that must have a definition that says, now trigger this.
Absolutely. It's not looking for keywords. It's looking for the context of a situation. And we're also able to, using MCP and web requests, we're giving AI the power to go away and look at some of that citizen's information to make its decisions as well. But I think the critical thing here is still giving humans, particularly for this local council, they don't call them their agents, they call them their assessors, right? So they're assessors who work in adult social care. These guys are amazing at what they do. They're amazing at dealing with people, right? And they're amazing with their decision making. One of the things I was really passionate about was when that call comes in, we're still giving the human that option of, does this require human follow-up or does it require AI follow-up? And that, I think, is the absolute key and silver bullet to this whole thing, is still giving that autonomy, decision-making process, that empathy, that understanding of situations, still giving that to the human, but then the human can then make their decision from there, whether it's AI follow-up or human follow-up.
It's actually optimizing resources.
It is, yeah.
Indeed, that's a really good way to look at it. It's optimizing resources.
So, just give me a second, guys. So this AI stuff is released worldwide?
It is.
I will have this in Belgium. I know I need to go and slap somebody next week.
Okay.
Well, one of the things that my CEO came and said, look, we've got all these people in our call center, right? You've got to tell me that AI can make this more efficient. And I've got to be honest, I never actually thought of doing it through the software. Yeah. I was thinking more about what applications can we build to try and reduce. We do trains. So, where is my train? Can you tell me where my package is? Yeah, I know where it is GPS-wise, but they don't want to know that. We want to know from the driver, the train's going well. So we had to put a human in the loop for that. But actually, I'm going to redirect myself. I might get better value for my licenses.
Indeed.
That's pretty cool.
No, and I think this is something that we really focus on at Luware is we don't really talk about features, we don't really talk about functions. Yeah. It's more so, okay, what are you trying to achieve?
It's an AI story, and what definition makes that story a trigger? And you know what we're going to talk about on our next podcast?
Yes.
I think so. I think this would be cool.
Yeah, I think there's some really cool cases to be made.
I think you guys are going to be talking a lot about AI today, I imagine, right?
Yes. But it's funny you should mention that. So it's funny you should mention that. So why didn't you do your intro? So you did that really good last time. Can you remember what you said in the last 15 minutes ago?
How well do you trust AI yourself to make choices for you?
I personally,
Yes.
I trust it. I don't trust it with my life, but I trust it.
Okay, do you want to ask the first question?
Ooh, now I need to choose one.
You do. Just stick your finger
Would you
on
let
one.
AI raise your children for the first 5 years?
If it meant I could get more sleep, yeah.
True story. Yeah.
No, but actually, I mean, again, silly. You never think about it. Baby monitors, they just monitor noise and everything else. But now you can do lots of things. You could put one of these on your baby, like monitoring it else, and it could tell you all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
they'll try and sell you all that when you go into any of the baby stores, mamas and papas. I've spent a lot of time in there over the last 6 months. They will try and sell you all of that. Trust me.
Yeah. Do you regret
They
it?
they
Little
do
bit.
have AI baby monitors now.
That's right. They
Oh,
do.
nice.
Go on then. Choose a
Interesting.
question because you got the really naughty ones.
See, when I'm going into AI, I either get results or I get like grok unhinged kind of results. So, I've got a few weird ones. Would you let AI convert your life savings into NFTs of pictures of your feet?
Ooh.
Can I phone a friend on that? Okay. Wait till I tell my wife about that one.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Awesome. What are they doing anyway? Are they just wandering around? Or you?
No, they're at an air-conditioned hotel, so it's interesting. I'm going on a cruise to Norway to see the Norwegian fjords on Saturday.
Sparty flart past.
Is that
Sparty
Norwegian?
flart past. No, not at all. But if you know what the number of life, the universe, and everything is, 42. Then you will know who designed the fjords. Don't worry, this goes way beyond. It's restaurants at the end of the universe, and
So I brought them down. I'm based much further north, so I thought if I'm getting on the boat on Friday, it's better for them to be down here than me drive home, then to drive back. So yeah, they're hanging out at the hotel. I'm going to go and see them on my lunch, and then we'll jump on the boat on Friday. Which
you're not bringing them in. Going to do a quick whiz on a Mercedes around the test track with them strapped in, test the car seats.
I thought about it, but then I thought, crikey, in this heat. I mean, unless the car's aircon, then maybe I'll just go and sit in that car for a
They
while.
are very nice cars.
Have you had a go?
Yeah, we did it the first time we was here,
A
didn't
few
we?
times, yeah.
And I have a great story that I tell everybody because my driver had to tell his driver for him to pull over so we could go past.
Oh,
Marijn is a great driver.
crikey.
He's slow.
Yeah, sounds like my wife. Yeah.
And I love telling
Anyway.
that story. I don't know why.
It's safe. You crashed. You almost crashed us into someone else this morning. So.
This morning?
Let's just
This
ignore
morning,
that.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Only this morning.
Only that was the most recent one.
There's some skeletons in the closet.
Absolutely. All part of the fun. All part of the fun. Well, we hope the rest of the show is good for you.
Bless you.
And I mean, you've been here all the time since day one, haven't you?
Day one, yeah. I was here with audio codes before, so I think I've done every year so far. I was here with audio codes. I made the move to Luware a couple of years ago, so I've been here with Luware ever since. And yeah, I absolutely love this event. I love the Microsoft and the Teams centric approach that everyone has, and I think there's an interesting story there rather than the kind of generic kind of CX stuff. So yeah, this is an event I'm passionate about and I love coming to every year.
Good.
Even if it is going to be 40 degrees outside.
What swag do you have on the stand?
For you,
Yes.
whiskey and wine.
I don't believe that.
Ooh.
What
You come and see me
whiskey?
at lunch. Only Scotch, yeah, that's all I'll drink is Scotch.
So no swag. No,
Yeah, we've got
no
some little
freebies?
bits and pieces. Feel free to come by. We've got some water bottles, notepads, pens, stress balls, all the good stuff.
All the usual stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stress balls are always good.
That's true. We haven't filled the table this time because I've been too.
Oh, we don't
freaking
have
busy.
room on the table this year.
No,
so
that is true.
We have an excellent table that was provided to us by Shure with some nice microphones. And all
Yeah,
these
I
things.
use this micro. I think this is the exact one I use. I use at home when I'm doing demos and stuff.
The
I think this is the one we
SMB7,
use.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an amazing bit of kit. So
Mm.
shout out to those guys.
No,
Yeah,
it's cool.
definitely.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great few days and certainly enjoy the fields.
God bless you.
And
Thank
go
you.
and look up Slarty Bart Fast. You'll enjoy the story.
It's the next thing I'll do. Cheers.
See ya. Do you know who Slarty Bart Fast is? Thanks, my friend.
I remember that it was when I watched the
Hitchhiker's
movie.
Guide, yeah.
I kind of, but yeah, I haven't seen it for 20 years now. So
That AI story thing is really quite interesting, I have to say. So I think that trying to
Absolutely.
work out where that's going to be. I've got another camera somewhere that just shows you and I perfectly, but I'm damned if I can find it. There we go, with a great
I
background.
see that this one might be off as well. So
Yeah, so
well,
that's
we
fine.
can look at that one.
we're going to adjust them a little bit. I think
Yeah.
with the last thing we've got to do.
Exactly.
But that AI story is an interesting concept. I've never thought about it before.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, because AI is not saying this plus that equals this, now go and do something.
No, it
It-
can
it-
actually reason and make fairly intelligent decisions.
But how, and the first decision is, I have enough information
Mhm.
that this is an AWAD call, just to use that past
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
And that must be something really difficult to test. And also the risks. What happens if one gets missed? All right,
Yes.
I'm on the other side of the table
Yes.
now, yeah? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to Luware, I need this.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're going to have to replay it over some of the past calls and check that it's picking everything
Well,
up.
that is being said, like one of the jobs that we will have in the AI era is to check the results.
Yes.
And I mean, yeah, that's you will always have cases where you are like, I'm over 90% sure that this was not it, like a door
Yeah.
handle or whatever. But then you've got what do you do with the cases where you're between 50 and 68, let's say?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to say 69 on the
No,
thing, but
69
of
would be
course.
inappropriate.
Yeah, that would be inappropriate.
No, that's true.
But what do you do with those cases? Indeed, like do have an extra check from a human. And
Yeah,
you can do
I
that
think
fairly
that'd be
easy
the
with the
case.
transcript, and then just go yes, yes, no, no. Yeah.
No, that's cool. It looks like we're about to finish the first episode. The busy team meeting.
They thought it was later on the day, so
Oh,
they
and now
are
they've got
going to check
meetings.
for tomorrow.
That's okay.
Okay.
No worries at all. We were just talking about, and you were being a developer, programmer, thingy-majiggy kind of person. But defining that AI story must be something really quite special and not always so easy to do.
No, not at all.
Because, I mean, you're used to saying, hey, my trigger is this plus this equals 6, let's go do it. But and I think we're coming to the conclusion the human needs to test stuff. I remember 3 or 4 months ago on one of the podcasts, we was talking about the fact that maybe not perfect is the new normal. You know, it's close enough to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, we will
Yeah.
turn.
I'm just
it's
gonna
not-
switch
it's-
because this has a fan blowing.
Okay, now you're just going to
it's
screw
not
up my
connecting.
podcast.
We will
aren't you?
connect it for you.
We can connect it, but that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so the new normal is close to be tested or close to be validated,
Yep.
as instead of a definite yes and a definite no.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. So I'm the only one that's got me on here. So we're going to go AM play. For some reason I have lost one of my cameras, and that's all good. So look, we're going to go. We will be back on episode 2 shortly, and we're going to readjust a few things. This is the first one. Always goes
Yep.
wrong, but
Yes.
there were really 2 interesting speakers.
Absolutely.
All
Love
right.
that. Good
Yes.
start.
It
Good
was
great
fun,
start.
A fun start.
Yeah. All right.
Excellent.
Bye for now, guys and girls and boys and girls and dogs and cats. And everything else.